well, this is Casper, and my name is Kylie. I have been doing inner city outreach with Kansas City for about 3 years now. Casper is one of my favorite babies. He came from a terrible situation. He had heartworms very severely, and I could tell because he was coughing every time I would see him, to where he was so sick and felt so terrible, he wouldn't even come out of his terrible dog house that they had. He came from a drug house that, when I rolled up to their house one time, they were actually selling guns out of the truck. He was such a kind, gentle soul, but he was your typical outreach dog, which is, he was chained his entire life. And he was kind of what I would call a lost soul, just because he did not have any life in him. He didn't want to explore. He got to the point where he didn't even come out and see us anymore. He was always excited when we came to him, but he had given up on life, and I was determined to get him out, and that's when Dogs by Debin stepped up and really took care of him and got him treated, and now he's looking for his forever home, and he's just a gentle old man. Come here, Casper, babe.
And you had thought that while you were out there that he'd probably been owned by somebody at one point that took good care of him, because he knew how to sit and...
Yeah, he did, and he even knew how to shake. Come here, bud. Casper.
He's looking for more treats. He's very treat motivated.
He's very treat motivated.
Well, hi there, Bubs.
But he's just an old, gentle soul. Oh, he does kisses.
Hi.
Come here, Bubby. But he was one of my, I obviously have my outreach favorites, but Casper was one of my favorites. He was the teen's favorite. I want sugar.
How did you get them to surrender him?
They are... What?
Because they were selling guns too, weren't they?
Well, they came up, it was, they were drinking, and it was like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I had to kind of flirt with them. And I was just really straight with him. I said he has heartworms. I can tell by the way he was coughing, and he was really sick, and they finally had the brains to realize, listen, this dog is not a protected guard dog anymore. He's so sick to where he's not going to protect your drug house. So you either need to give him up, or otherwise I was going to have Animal Patrol go out and get him, because he was just sick and he was going to die miserably on a chain, and no one would even notice or miss him. He was just very neglected. So he got his freedom ride on a sugar booger. And that's when we got him, and it was during the fall. It was right before the bad winters came. So, but yeah, I think he was actually an owner surrender at one point, and then that's how these bad people got him. So don't surrender your pets, because you never know where they're going to end up. Huh? You never know where they're going to end up.
All right.
Oh, thank you, baby. I take it home snuggle.